Alright, so let's get started. My face is moisturized and I do have a lip balm on. The first thing that I'm going to start off with is this Pores No More's Luminizing Primer by Dr. Brandt. And if you've been here a while, then you know that the Pores No More, the original one, is one of my favorites to prime with. So we'll see how this one works out. I've never tried this one before, so let's see. It's definitely more creamier. It smells different than mine as well. Well, this is not a good start. So I feel as if it did nothing for my pores, and it has tons of shimmering particles all in it. So I just basically put shimmer all over my pores, which personally I do not find to be a good look. It does do a good job at like adding a shimmery effect, but I guess if you don't have a problem with your pores and you like to add shimmer, then this might be a good product for you, but I will definitely be sticking with my original one. I'm gonna go in with my foundation now. A foundation was not supplied in the box, obviously. I don't know if I've ever got a foundation in my box before, but I'm going to be using a mixture today. I tried this out the other day, this mixture of these two foundations, and it worked out really good. Okay, so I just take a little plate, and it's actually just like a candle holder, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay foundation, the one that I just did a review on, and in the color 112 Natural Ivory, and I'll just put a pump on there, and then I mixed it with my MAC Studio Fix foundation, and I use the color NC20. And then I will just mix these two foundations together, and I wore this the other day and it was a really nice combination. I still don't feel like this is the right match for me. And by the way, I'm sure you guys already know, but I'm using my Morphe Y6 brush. I think the reason why I like this foundation so much, or this foundation brush so much, is because the hairs are a little bit longer and they move a little bit more than some of the other ones. So the next thing that we got in the box is this Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil in Universal Taupe. We've got a spoolie on one side and the product on the other side. Kind of a weird, different shape. Not weird, just a little bit different. It's kind of like an oval. So while my face is baking, let's work with this. I did notice that when I was spooling through it, and sometimes this happens with like creamier products, when you're spooling through it, the spoolie will like pick up the product and then like either put it above or below it, and that definitely did happen. But overall, I did like this. This is nice. It filled it in pretty quickly, nice and quick, which when you're running out the door is probably all you really want to do. So I like that. I will definitely put that with the rest of the brow products that I have. So now let me wipe away all of this bake. What I like to do is take a smallish brush. I've been using this large angled 504 Luxie brush. And what I do is take my It Cosmetics Bye Pores press powder and just kind of sweep away this stuff, but also adding some of this Bye Pores press powder to my pores as well. I always add a little bit more powder when I'm baking on this side of my face because I have a line, a wrinkle that's right there that's pretty deep, so I like to make sure I set that pretty good. And then I just take a little bit of powder and put it like in these areas because I know that that's where I will be adding more powder later, and I don't want it to be sticking to my foundation. So let me take a closer look. Besides the fact that I really need to do my brows, they look okay. And by do my brows, I mean tweeze them, clean them up a tad. So my next thing that I got this Pur Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. This packaging is beautiful, and here's the inside. I watched a couple videos of Boxy charm unboxings, and the people who got this said it was very, very pigmented, so I'm going to be very, very careful when using these products. So I've got my e.l.f. complexion brush here, and I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's pretty, it's a little bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be. I like it, it's cute. Looks nice, I'll use that for sure. And next I'm gonna go for the blush, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques blush brush and go in with this color. I like it, that's a nice combo. And then there's a highlight, so I will use my R36 brush and go in with the center shade. That second layer definitely made it pop a little bit more, but I like it, it was nice. Alright, so the next thing that we got in the palette is this eyeshadow palette. It's by Crown Pro, and it is the Glam Metals palette, and I think, first of all, the packaging is super cute. It's got like this rock theme. Okay, so the one problem with this palette is they are all shimmers or satin finishes, except I think the black might be matte. So you could do a whole look with this palette, however, I need some matte colors in order to make this work for me. So let me grab a all matte palette. I will use my Visert neutral matte palette and go in with some of these colors. So first and foremost, we need a prime. I am going to be using my soft ochre paint pot and my Sigma RP82 brush. So first, we will go into the Op matte palette and get this, probably this color right here. And this brush is the E60. So next, let's use this big fluffy brush. This is an R36 from Morphe, and we'll go into the last shade, or yeah, the last shade right there. Now I'm going in with this far color right here. Okay, so let's go into the palette, the Glam Metal palettes, and let's use this cool green color. Let's go with that color again and put that on the inner corner as well. I'm gonna use my finger. I feel like I'm not getting as good pigment. See, like that's better. Let's use that big brush again, the fluffy brush, the R37, and just lightly go into that green color. I feel like these colors aren't really showing up that great on the eyelid. They're kind of more muted. Alright, so I'm bringing in another palette. This is my City Mini palette by Maybelline in the color Urban Jungle. It's a cute palette. It's got a lot of greens in it. And I think I'm going to lightly go in with this green right here. With a more pointed brush, this is my Morphe Y19. Like, you could probably do a whole look with that palette, but it's kind of lacking. So let's go back in with that green color from the palette and just re-put it on those spots because we kind of blended it away. In the middle, I want to go with this Pop Rock color right here, using my finger, and put that in the center of the lid. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my least favorite looks. It's really cool tone, and I'm not really a fan of cool tones. I'm using that peachy color from my Visert palette right here, this one, and my E18 brush from Morphe, and using that underneath the lash line, or the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the green in the palette again. I think I'm going to go in with maybe this shade in the corner. I think we're gonna call this the finished eye look because I feel like this I did not like. I'll probably end up working with it a little bit more to see what other looks I can come up with it, but I did not care for that very much. They've definitely given better palettes. So this is my NYX retractable eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my upper waterline. Lashes I am going to use, let's use the Pure, did I like this? I can't remember. I got this one in, I think, my limited edition box. This is the Big Look mascara. I should put things that I don't like in different places so that I don't have to question whether I like something or not. That would be being organized, which I am not. I think I did like this one. Let me do my bottom lashes, and you guys already know Define-a-lash, Maybelline for my bottom lashes. Alright, and last but not least, we got a liquid lipstick from Girlactik. Here's the bottle. Alright, I don't know how I feel about the color. It's a little bit more orangey, and I thought it was going to be a little bit more pinky. The color was called Posh, by the way. Alright, so, this is the finished look. Overall, I am okay with the box that I got this month. I loved the brow pencil, and the primer was okay. I still feel like my original Pores No More does a way better job, especially with the pores. Maybe if that's not like a big area, a big problem for you, a big problem in that area, then you may like this, but definitely don't know if I'll be using that again. The palette, I just, you know what, they're just not my tones. They're not the colors that I usually go for, so I'm not real happy with that, that palette, but I am super happy about this. I will definitely use this again. I think the highlight looks really pretty, and the bronzer is really pretty, and the highlight was really nice as well. So I will definitely keep using that. The liquid lipstick, I try to stay away from colors like this. It's just not my favorite. I don't really like orangey toned lipsticks, and I feel like there's a tad bit of orange in this lipstick, so not really my favorite, but I might use that again. I didn't go over prices with you for anything. Let me see if I can find my, here it is. So the primer was $38, the brow pencil was $24, the palette was $25, which is not bad for a palette, but that'd be up to you whether you would go out and buy that. I would never go out and buy that on my own. And then this guy was $34, and the lip paint was $23. So I know I've discussed this in the past, but you pay $21 a month for this palette. I'm going to my calculator so I can calculate how much this was worth. So this box totaled $144 for everything that I received, and like I've said in the past, I pay $21 a month for this box, and you get around 5 full-size products. That's what I love the most about it, is that they're full-size products. Most monthly subscription boxes give you like samples or deluxe samples, and I don't want a bunch of little things all over the place. Like, I want full-size products. And so for $21, getting all of these products that totaled $144 is, I mean, it's amazing. Like, I don't quite understand how they do that, but I will leave a link to where you can get your own BoxyCharm if that's something that you're interested in. I really, really like it. I remember there was one month that I stopped the subscription because I started another subscription box. So I stopped this one. I did the other subscription box for a month, and I was like, I need my BoxyCharm box back. So I was put on a wait list. They always have wait lists, so if you sign up, you might be put on that wait list. But I remember being really upset with myself for stopping this one. So I really enjoy getting this box, and I think that if you love makeup like I do, or even just want to try out new products, I highly, highly suggest this box. So yeah, I think that's it, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye!